Hey everybody, this is Miss Storm back with another video. This video is geared towards Module 1, Lesson 9, Grade 5. But we're talking about the word problems today. So let's get started. This one is worded kind of weird. If you want to pause the video and read it, go ahead. I'm going to change the words around because I think they made a tiny couple of mistakes in here, right? So let's talk about this word problem. There's a walkway over the Hudson River, right? And you can also consider it as a bridge that crosses the Hudson River. Okay, so this particular bridge is 2.063 kilometers, right, long. And then in another location, there's another bridge, which was built in China 850 years ago. That bridge is 2.07 kilometers long. What is the total span of both bridges? Total usually tells us in math that we need to add. Good. Total triggers the adding operation, right? So let's show our thinking, okay? So we have a bridge. This is a tape diagram, you all. It's not a bridge. This is an easy way to show your thinking, okay? So in our tape diagram, we have two entities, right? So I'll divide the box into two. One is the first bridge, which is 2.063 kilometers long, right? I'll do it, kilometers. And then here, oh, this is kilometers, kilometers. And then here, the other bridge is 2.07 kilometers long, right? So we have both bridges and we have the measurements for both. They're asking for the total. What would be the total of both of those bridges combined? Okay, so you already thought about it? Good. We have to add these two together to get the total of both bridges aligned. Now I want you to think, I'm adding decimals, so I have to follow the adding decimal rule, right? When you're adding or subtracting decimals, you always have to, you must, and you always, and you have to make sure you line up your decimals. So let's rewrite our first number. 2.063. And we're going to do our second decimal right underneath the first one. You have to line up those decimals, right? So in our second number, we have 2.07. I have my decimal. In front of the decimal in the ones place is a 2. Behind the decimal in the tens place is a 0. And in the hundreds place, we have a 7. What do we do with the empty spaces? Good, we add a 0. That's really good practice, you all, so that you don't make a mistake when adding your place values, okay? So we always start in the back with the lowest place value. 3 plus 0 equals, good, 6 plus 7. I hope you said 13. We're going to put the 3 down, carry the plus 1 next door. 1 plus 0 equals 1. Decimal plus decimal. I always do this step so that I don't ever forget my decimal, right? If you forget your decimal, your answer is wrong. 2 plus 2 equals 2. So the total span for both of these bridges combined would be 2.133 kilometers. Okay? And we showed our thinking, and we have our answer. But there's so much math here. If I didn't know you and I was just grading your papers, how do I know which one is the answer? Maybe here, maybe here. I'm going to go ahead and circle my answer. You all got it? Good job. Let's look at the second part. So B says Leah likes to walk her dog on the walkway over the Hudson. If she walks across and back, how far will she and her dog walk? So we know if we walk across the walkway that's over the Hudson, which is this bridge, it is 2.063 kilometers, right? If we walk this way, that's 2.063. And then if we walk back, that's another 2.063. So it looks like we have to add both. Or we can multiply by 2. It's up to you. You can add 2.063 twice. Line up your decimals, 2.063. Or you can say our figure is 2.063 times 2. Whichever one's easier for you. You want me to do both? You want to choose? Okay, good. You choose which one. Which method is easier for you? Okay, I'm going to go here. Start with the lowest place value, 3 plus 3. Good. 6 plus 6. 12. We have to put the 2 down, carry the plus 1. 1 plus 0 equals 1. Decimal plus decimal equals decimal. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Good job. So I hope you got the answer. I feel like somebody wants me to do, I'll try, okay? I'll do the other method. 2 times the lowest place value. 2 times 3 equals 6. We're going to put that in the back in this place value. 2 times 6. 12. We'll put a 12 down, carry the plus 1 next door. 2 times 0 plus 1. 2 times 0 is 0 plus 1 equals 1. That goes here. Don't forget your decimal. 2 times 2 equals 4. So the answer here is 4.16. We got the same answer, 2 different methods, and they both work. Whichever method is easier for you. All right, I hope that helps. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Help Miss Durham's channel out. We can go further, you all. I want to reach as many people as I can and help out, right? Let's do number 4. For his parents' anniversary, Danny spends $5.87 on a photo. He also buys a balloon for $2.49 and a box of strawberries for $4.50. How much money does he spend altogether? All right, we have some clues here. All together. What kind of math does that trigger for you? All together. So the math operation usually means add everything together. So we're going to have to add everything together. And we want to show our thinking. So we can do a tape diagram. How many items did he purchase? This is 1, 2, 3. So let's divide our tape diagram into 3 parts. The first one is a photo for $5.87. So 5.87. The second one is a balloon for $2.49. 2.49. The last one is a box of strawberries for $4.50. 4.50. How much in total did he spend for the entire amount? So let's get ready to add, right? 5.87. Line your decimals up. Next number, there's a 2 in the ones place, 4 in the tenths place, and a 9 in the hundredths place. Last number, line up your decimal. There's a 4 in the ones place, 5 in the tenths place, 0 in the hundredths place. Good. Now we get to add. Okay. Start with the lowest place value. 7 plus 9 plus 0. We know that 9 plus 7 is 16, plus 0 is still 16. Put our 6 down, carry the plus 1 next door. Okay? Now we have 1 plus 8 plus 4 plus 5. 1 plus 8 is 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 9 equals 18. We're going to put our 8 down, carry the plus 1 next door. Decimal plus decimal plus decimal. Yes, gives us a little decimal here. It helps us not forget our decimal, right? 1 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4. Let's see if I can rearrange these numbers to make it easier. So I know that 4 plus 1 equals 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 2 equals 12. Our answer here is 12. Good. So our total amount spent was $12.86. We indicated it here. We circled so that if anybody else is grading your paper, when you all take your testing, the teachers at our school won't be grading your papers. Those are teachers that are hired across the United States to grade your papers. They don't know you on a day-to-day basis, so you have to make sure you indicate your answers for them. After they've seen 1,000 papers, numbers start to look the same. We want to make sure that we definitely circle our answers. You definitely have to point out and indicate the answers for people who are grading your test, okay? All right, I love everybody. Miss Durham is tired today. I'm going home. If you need me, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.